Greetings, you're watching SeptumSin versus the world. I'm SeptumSin. This is another anime update, the show where we show the anime coming out each week, this time for Tuesday, the 18th of February, 2025. So, of course, on the show, we show pretty much every anime coming out this week on Blu-ray and DVD, but we also show a few highlights of the week in other areas. The first one is that we're getting a 4K steelbook of Panic Room, which was one of Kristen Stewart's earliest movies. That and Catch the Kid, and it's actually a pretty good movie. It's about this family that gets has a home invasion thing, and they've got a panic room. And like I say, it's pretty good. I've enjoyed it. I enjoy it every time. I'm not sure I'd get it on 4K, but I'd consider it if it was cheap enough. Not for $34.99 though. This is an old film. Another one that I probably wouldn't get for $30, but is a fun film, is John Candy's Uncle Buck. They also have Summer Rental coming out on Blu-ray, which is kind of cool. I miss John Candy. He was a fun comedic actor. It is really sad that he's gone. And Uncle Buck was a fun movie. It's a classic. Constantine, because I really do believe Johnny Depp is going to be playing the character again in the future, but it is coming back somewhat, so they are celebrating. It's weird, but I don't think it did have a Blu-ray release for the longest time. So now we've got the 4K Steelbook release. Again, not sure I'd be paying $34.99, but we'll see. Maybe I'll upgrade to 4K or to Blu-ray at least. Then Drugstore Cowboy. I don't always go for the Criterion updates, but Drugstore Cowboy is a really good and heavy film. It's got a Blu-ray and a 4K being released, and it is one I'm getting. I probably won't until the Criterion sale in July, but it is on my list for Criterion pickups this summer. So I've actually got a gift card for Barnes & Noble, and it'll probably be used for that. Nosferatu. So this is the new one that was released. I don't know much about it, but a lot of people either love it, hate it, or in between. So pretty much all over the place. I don't know. It's an extended cut. But I am curious. And finally, before we get into the anime, Evil Dead Rise. Walmart exclusive steelbook. Well, I didn't care for the Evil Dead remake that they did, but I do like this one. This one actually does help me with the rebuilding of the world. I think this is in the remake universe. And Evil Dead Rise is fun. I really enjoyed it. It had some excellent acting. It had some Versus Awards stuff. And you haven't seen the Versus Awards this year for the 2023 movies out there, you should check it out. If for some reason that video ever gets 200 likes, I will do a new Versus Awards. But it took a lot of work to do it. So, it's going to take a bit for me to want to come back to it. But yes, Evil Dead Rise is a good one in the series. All right. Well, live action out of the way. Let's get into the animes. So first, Shout Factory has an enjoy 10%. No, just kidding. It has whatever. Reject the cookies. Bye-bye cookies. I don't need cookies. Too many calories. In any case, Slam Dunks. The first Slam Dunk is getting a 4K from G Kids over on Shout Factory, $23.99, which isn't too bad for a 4K. I would really love to see the original series because it's an older anime, believe it or not, and one that I have read a substantial amount of the manga for. I'm not usually on sports, but it is a fun one. It is entertaining about this guy who ends up joining a basketball team. He doesn't really understand basketball at first, but he gets into it, and it is a fun sports anime. Like I said, I've read a substantial amount of the manga for it. This is one I think Discotheque should get in on. Or Shout does box sets. Revive this in a box set. I prefer Discotheque because they're cheaper. But yes. Good stuff. All right, so Bushigiri, which was released originally in June, is getting a steelbook release for the complete series sorry, wrong one. I'm thinking different one. Well, Buchigiri is getting a release, so it's an original release. Discount what I just said. Transferring high schools is tough, especially when you land a date with the gang leader's sister. Realize your childhood friend is on the other side of the turf war and have to hang with a punch-happy genie who's supposed to help you lose your virginity. A lot of fun stuff there. Sounds like it'd be fun. Not sure I want to pay $52 for it, but you never know. You never know. Next one, Heaven's Official Blessing Season 2 is out on Blu-ray, for those of you who like it. Zelan must face his troubled past after being tasked with rescuing a heavenly official from the ghost realm. Despite vice, the danger lurk around every corner on the journey. Will Zelan be prepared for the truth about God's ghosts and mortals? All right, sounds like another one of those adapting kind of Chinese mythology and such. I don't know. Well, not into it as much, but maybe you are. So, best wishes to you. All right, A Returner's Magic Should Be Special, Season 1 Blu-ray. After failing to save the world, Desir is sent back to his first day at Magic Academy. 13 years ago, armed with his memories, he vows to rewrite history, but first, he must overcome an elitist system and earn a spot in the top rank of class. This could be good. I mean, it really could. I'm not sure. I'll have to... I might have to check it out sometime in the future. It sounds interesting. Not interesting enough for me to buy it sight unseen, but maybe I'll watch it on Crunchyroll. I mean, I pay for it and I don't watch anything on it. So maybe. So we got this weekend sale as well, which might be interesting. So the one I was talking about that was released in June is My Isekai Life. This one's getting a limited edition steelbook, which is $64.99 to 300 minutes for Sentai. It does look cool. A novice level monster tamer, Yuji, would normally be one of the last ones chosen when putting together a dungeon delving party. However, thanks to a clever trick involving a bunch of slimes, Yuji has also absorbed the archived knowledge of great sage and secretly gained an incredibly powerful second class. If that's not enough, he actually from a place called Japan. Because it's an isekai. Go Truck-kun. Any case, for those of you who like this series and haven't gotten it yet, that would be the only reason why I would see it on a steelbook. Or if you are like super big as a fan of this series, you might want this as a steelbook. It is limited, so that can be a crapshoot. Sometimes with these, they don't sell, and then you can get them at a cheaper price when they goes on sale, and they do go on sale. There's a Valentine's Day sale right now, but it ain't gonna be on that. So it's always a crapshoot. But if you really want it, it's up to you. If you really, really want this, then I'd buy it full price anyway because it supports the authors and so on. To me, it's not. I don't really care as much for isekai, so it's not my bag. The one that is my bag is Kizumonogatari, Kiyomi Vamp movie. This one adapts the 3 original movies into one film, essentially. So for those of you who are interested in this, that was and love the movies from 2016, 2017, or maybe you just can't get them because it's just too freaking expensive and you're willing to pay $80 like me to get this, then maybe that's how you do. But in any case, I like the series. It has some troubling bits, and I do have the entirety of it on Blu-ray, and I will be getting this. Yes, I will. And that will add another massive chunk of money. but it's best to get these as they come out. They only get more expensive in time. They go out of print. Well, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this. And let's see if we have any comments. Do we have any comments? No comments this time. Well, if you enjoyed this, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and share. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.